evening. How are you guys doing today? Another lovely Sunday is past. A Monday has passed, and now we are at Tuesday. Ask a Coin Dealer, aka Shop Talk. So we got Mike here with us from Mid America Coins. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Where we starting at? Let's start up at the top. We got Against an Army is here. Hello. How are you, Against an Army? Um, we have that pinned up there. I'm a little slow to start. Give me just a moment. Hello, Doug Wagner, John Jacobs, Dale M is here. Wendy is here. Hello, Wendy. Thanks for being the support of being a
Jerry
crew member
Parker,
plus, my friend.
Big Rocky.
Did I say Great Scott? Ain't down to wherever Big Rocky is.
Yeah, I already said Jerry Parker. There's
Hey, Jerry Parker. Yeah,
yeah.
you're on it. Wendy,
Good morning,
JJ.
or good morning. Good
Danny.
evening,
Yeah, good
everybody.
morning, man. Jerry's
It's
going, what's
morning
going on
somewhere.
in here? We're not sure, my friend. We're just here. There's Big Rocky. So, as you noticed at the top of the chat, we got a statement from AGW Against an Army. God, I am so tongue tied here. He says, please begin questions with 3 question marks to make your questions more noticeable. So, thank you for doing that. And that is pinned at the top so you guys can catch it. So, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, this silver and gold has been, I don't know, I wouldn't say really crazy. It's been long awaited, I think. What do you think, Mike? The prices on the silver and gold.
Well, and I don't know if one of my guys listening out there. We talked a little bit about it last week. He even asked me, "You think it's going to break 30?" And I told him, "Yeah." So he took a step and put a little bit more in. And thank you again. Won't mention his name, but yes. And then he's been calling me off and on every other day. So what do you think about this? And you know what? I love it, and I know he loves it too.
You know, a lot of people
About time.
when it comes to the silver price, a lot of people are like, I want it to go up, but yet no, not yet. Not yet. Everybody wants it to go up. It's like,
But
wait till I get more.
I don't know. I think it was this channel about a month ago when it broke up a little over 28, and somebody on your channel was saying, I wouldn't buy at these numbers. It's too high.
Yeah, they did. I seen that. I'm gonna
Well,
wait for it to get back down below 25 or 26. I don't remember who it was.
I think that wait is going to be a long one.
Yeah, it is. It is going to be a long way. It doesn't. I tell you a lot of times. Yeah, you want to worry about the premium a little bit, but not so much as to where you just don't buy it at all. Don't worry about the price. Don't worry about the premium so much that it keeps you from buying. Just slow your amount of buying down.
I think we
If
even
you're
stacked all the
not
way up
happy
to
with the premium,
47, 48, didn't we, sir?
what?
I think we even stacked all the way up to 47, 48 in 2011.
Don't even tell me about that roll of silver maples I still got. I refuse to sell it until I get what I want. It's a lesson as a coin dealer. We bought a bunch of them at 47, 47.50 an
Yeah,
ounce.
$2 back a spot. Did they know what they were doing or what?
I think they did. It was J.P. Morgan representative that
Yes,
dumped
it
that on us.
was.
Worked for one of the J.P. Morgan banks. So here's Steve. Oops, there he is. There's Steve. So yeah,
Thank you,
I
Steve.
think we need and you guys need to worry more about at least getting some. I mean, if it's a great deal, if the premium's super low and you feel the price is very low, yeah, buy a lot. But just keep your regimen. Keep the same amount. If you're going to spend $20 a week, spend $20 a week. Don't worry so much because else you're going to be like the guy that was in the chat. I don't remember exactly who it was, but he said, I think silver is going to go down below 26. I may have said 25, and he's not
I
going to
think he
buy it
said
till then.
25 to be correct.
Now, I don't know whether it's a he or she because I don't remember.
We don't remember. Just
But
somebody, and that's what I said earlier. Somebody said that. And, I
yeah,
told the people that time I would not worry about it. You hedge it.
so
But,
if you got
guys, The premiums went up a little bit. I don't know if you noticed. If you even go on SD Bullion, we won't count JM, but you go to SD Bullion, Money Metals and stuff. Them guys are selling up around 35, 36 right now, $3 to $4 over.
So I got a question for you, Mike. You said we'll look at SD Bullion, but we won't look at JM. Why not? What's wrong with JM compared to the other
Well,
metals? I don't know. Maybe
I'm
someone else.
sorry. I know you know this answer, but they've
I know
been
the
crazy
answer.
high for a while now.
I know the answer. I just want to,
You want
you're,
me to say it? I know.
yeah, I want you to say it. Yeah. They are a
Guys,
little bit,
I'm not saying
they're
J
even,
and Bullion ain't a good place to buy it from. They're a reputable place. I think they should adjust their numbers a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
I could actually make more money referring to JM Bullion's prices. I'll say, here, they sell it online here at JM Bullion for this. I'll sell it to you for this. I
Well,
can
most
actually
of
make
my
more sales.
customers know we look at SD
I look
and a
at all of
couple
it.
others, but I had one customer actually come in and say, "Well, I want you to match JM." I said, "Are you sure?" Then I showed him the difference. He liked it better looking at SD.
Yeah. So we've been highlighting everybody who's come in.
But guys,
Hopefully we won't
SD
talk
has
about it.
got some really good prices. But once again, like I said, you're going to see these numbers a little higher, and that's because the premiums have went up a little bit. Not crazy, but a little bit.
Now, Juan Justo has made a statement here, and I've covered this statement before. He says, "I stack whatever the lowest premium is. Silver is silver."
That's a
And my
smart
answer
man.
to that is yes and no. Silver is not always silver, just like a
Why not?
car is not
I like
always a
silver.
car. What's that?
Silver is silver to me.
Oh, so a silver Morgan dollar is the same thing as a silver round?
No,
A silver,
we're
silver.
talking. I think he's talking about pure silver, sir.
Well, yeah, if you're talking about pure silver in the modern sense, yeah. But if you're talking about, say, a silver Libertad versus another piece of silver, it's not going to happen. They're lower minted. You get what you pay for. Sometimes on this new silver, if you pay up on the premium, if you buy the right stuff, you can get a better premium return. That's my point. Um, so, having said that, like I said, yes and no on the stack what is cheapest. Stack what you like, man. As long as you're getting volume that you can afford to, if you can afford to pay the premium, it's okay if you think it's worth it. That's my opinion on that. And then he comes back and says, stack silver. Nothing wrong with that, my friend.
Nothing wrong with that. Now, I knew he was talking about pure silver, not silver
Yeah,
dollars.
he probably was. But I mean, there's all kinds of different stuff. Now, someone, I don't remember who it was early on before we started. Someone said they wanted to see what the CAC labels look like. So we're going to show you an image of the CAC labels real quick, if that's okay. Can we do that, Mike?
Yeah, I seen that terrible looking image. It don't give it no justice.
No, it doesn't. This is just something I got out of an email. As you can see here, this is the front of the label. Now, this CAC beanie is inside the plastic. This
Right.
just happens to be one I have a picture of.
But
And
just
here,
remember, guys, once again, new grading company, new size. It's about the same height as a PCGS, but wider than PCGS and NGC. So
so
therefore,
there's that, folks.
you need another box.
Yeah, that's
And,
what it is. You
and
need
yes,
another
CAC
box.
is making their own boxes now. But guess what?
Italian
Now
G
everything
said,
will fit in the CAC box. PCGS
"Will I
might be a little
pay
loose.
$40 for Eagles?" No. Each person has their own opinion about that, Italian G. Some people like Eagles, some people don't. So what's up with this? Oh, here's something. Great Scott says Tulsa CAC labels. Now we made a video, didn't we, Mike? You and I
I think we
yesterday. We
did.
put it up. If one of the mods could throw a link to that video up, it'd be greatly appreciated. We made a video talking about the show and some new updates of people that are going to be there. I think I did it right, but looking at the performance, I'm like, it's something wrong because it's hardly nobody's watching us. So if you guys want to check it out and see what's new at the Tulsa Coin Show this year, Northeast Oklahoma 5th annual show, go check the video that someone throws a link to the mods, please. Uh,
Yeah,
I see you
JM's
started.
got their box of 500 more. You can get it at 35.63. There actually came down a little bit. But
Uh,
1 through 19, you're going to pay 36.63, so a dollar more, guys. So make sure you buy enough so you don't have to pay so much.
Now, if any of you have a picture of a coin you want us to go over, or have questions about, or just want to kind of show it off, and hey, look at this. This is pretty cool. This era or whatever. Um, Shoot us an email, coincrew20@gmail.com, and we will throw it up, and you'll get a consensus of different people's opinions. So that's really, really important. And you know what I got to do? I want to see the. We just showed that Great Scott. It was Great Scott that said it earlier. Thank you. Um, Probably not Danny Johnson. That Missouri is definitely not cheap. I mean, look at it. It's a what is it? MS64. It's got some nice toning on it. Not bad.
I hope it's nice. It don't look that nice to me. Like I said, it's
Are
hard
you
to tell on the
sure?
camera.
Well, I'm looking at it straight on an email, so I got a little advantage over you, bro.
Okay.
Okay, and so yeah, if you guys want to do that, just okay, yeah, because they don't fit in NGC plastic boxes. Where do we find a CAC box?
Well, you
Uh,
guys didn't hear me. They're making their own boxes.
there
So,
is a way that you can use a universal box for these coins, for these CAC graded coins,
but they're making their
NGC
own
and
box.
PCDS. No, you can use a universal box. The only problem is you would need to use like a body bag or a cardboard separator, because they sell these. They call them double row red or black boxes, and they're slab size. Then you only have to, but they're made out of cardboard, so they don't last the test of
As
time.
long, no, they're making a nice box. I'm understanding that they're going to slip in, but guess what? Because they're wider than the other two, your NGC and PCGS will fit in there.
Okay, so
But you have a little rattle.
yeah, you're gonna, everything needs a little rattle, a little rattle in
I
there. If
Silver
it's
Eagles at
PCDS though,
spot.
if it's
Oh,
real,
see, where are you getting them at? Because I need to know what he's got and how many he's got so I can just buy them out.
if and another question is, if they're real, you got to make sure they're real. Don't
Well,
just
that's true. You
um,
do.
one of the large online dealers, I think it might have been SD, had a deal, guys. You could buy Silver Eagles at spot. I just got the email across my stuff last week. At spot, they were selling Silver Eagles, but there was a trick to it.
Yeah, there's always a trick to it.
You can have only one, and shipping was $9.95, unless you order $199 minimum. So that's the trick.
Yeah, we can set it in an envelope, and then guess what? We still made the money what an Eagle
We're still
sells
going to
for.
charge you $9.95 over. That was the trick. I got the email from SD last week. It said they had them. So if you guys are ordering from SD and you want to pick up one Silver Eagle for spot, that's the place to go, because that's it's a pretty good company. So, oh, hello, Alden Davis. How are you, my friend? So yeah, Tony just I don't know about all that, Gen X. It depends on how badly toned it is, what caused it to tone. If it's just normal oxidation, as long as it doesn't get too dark, I wouldn't call it damage. I'd just call it, I don't know, like us, we're aging. Are we damaged because we get an extra wrinkle in our skin? What do you think? Is don't toning damage, Mike?
Huh?
Is toning on a coin damage?
No.
It is, I guess you could say, what do they call that? Distinctive. Uh, they kind of like, you know, peppered gray hair. I don't know, but no, I wouldn't consider it damaged unless it goes beyond and it actually makes the coin ugly. There are some beautiful toned coins out there. You know what I got to do? I was noticing it in the video I made yesterday about the Tulsa Coin Show. I literally right here, I got this little stand on the desk. It's about 3 inches high on that monitor. And I need to put it on this monitor because my eyes, like right here, I'm looking down. If it was up, I'd be looking up. I don't want to be ignoring you folks. Jerry Parker says, throw them slabs in a shoebox.
Just trying to adjust my camera a little bit.
Here's a question
There with my
for you.
camera. Hang on.
All right, we lost the camera there, Mike.
Be right back.
All righty. He says he'll be right back. 10 years from now, do you guys expect there will be more brick and mortar coin shops or less, and why? Tommy Stacker, I expect them to be at least one less because in 10 years I'll be retired and just doing online and YouTube and stuff. But seriously, I do expect as the online presence grows and it's harder and harder every day for a brick and mortar to make it, you have to build a client base before you can even think about a brick and mortar. But I do think there might be a few percent less brick and mortar stores because it's not the same as it was. Because you go back all the way to what was it, the 70s? I mean, it was like every coin shop. I mean, every town had 4 or 5 coin shops. Mine has only one coin shop pretty much at a time, and then sometimes there's a few years in between before another one comes around. Because everybody can order the stuff online. I think that's affecting the brick and mortar thing. You're wow, you're short, dude.
Well, hang on.
Wow, look at that shit. We cut a couple of inches off him, didn't we?
My camera's.
Oh, that's good. It was almost good. Oh, now we're crooked. Oh, hey, look at this. We're having fun.
Hey.
Oh, that's pretty good. Got a little bit on the side, but that's cool. 10 years from now, do you expect there to be more or less coin shops, and why? Okay, he's busy, so he's
Fix my
probably
living
not
room
going
there.
to do this one. What's that?
Got to fix my living room.
That's good enough.
All right.
Good enough. Slap that living room around a little bit. So do you think there's going to be more or less coin shops, or why in 10 years?
Oh, I think there'll probably be more.
Really? Why? Brick and mortar stores?
Yeah.
And why do you think that is?
Well, I don't.
Well,
I
he's
like
asking why.
competition. I'll tell you right now. There's 2 of them that open up around me.
So I've got one opinion. I think online presence is going to put a damper on brick and mortar stores, and he thinks just the opposite, where it's going to build. The competition will build the presence. So that is, I guess you could say, an item or a topic that's up for debate over the long term. That's something we'll just have to wait and see what happens. There's Inkman, hoping everyone is having a great day, and those who live in an area with bad weather are staying safe. Yeah, I hear you got some bad weather down there, Mike. What's going on, my friend? My
Oh,
brother?
we got some thunderstorms, but I think they finally rolled out. I actually
Did you?
told you earlier, if I lose power, you know what happened.
I'll give your money back, Great Scott. I won't have a problem with that. I'll even give you an extra 7-8% or something. He's like, Dad picked up 5-10 ounce gold eagles for spot. That's a deal, man. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I'll give them 8%.
There you go. What did I just say? 7,
When it
8?
makes it, you said 7 or 8, but I'm gonna guarantee 8.
Yeah, and he's closer to you. Tell your daddy he can have his money back plus 8%.
He can make some money today. That's a half ounce of gold.
Got a tube of 2021 ASEs this week for 32 each. I think it was a fluke. It probably was a fluke. Definitely want to check them. Did you get it last week or this week when it dipped and someone got scared or didn't realize it? Let us know if they just didn't understand where the price of silver because it had went up so much. OC Stacker wants to know, is a gold eagle at spot a good price? I think on the retail side, it's a great price. What do you think, bro?
I think so.
There you go. OC Stacker, it's a great price on the retail side. Yes, I'm skipping over that. See that? I just skipped over it again. flashed you guys a couple times. Like a flashing light at a four-way intersection.
All right, then.
Trying to get out of that. Just sent 2 Gmails. One. Okay, let's check that out. So we got something here. Amy Harrow. Okay. We do have something here from Amy. We'll go over that. She wants to know. I don't think either one of us have an ideal on this, but we will give it a whirl. She wants to know what year this was made. And it's just the one picture of the one side. It's a 2 troy ounce Texas, the state of Texas. It's actually pretty cool.
Actually, you can still find them at the Texas Foundry. Is still making them.
Okay, then. There's an answer to that question, Amy.
I'm right next door to Texas. That's the only reason I know.
All right, so let's see. We had one more up
But to
here.
tell you what year, who knows? Because they don't date them.
Okay, this is the other side of it. It was in a different email,
This is big on the will.
so that's kind of
Yep.
cool. Is that the
Yeah.
same
See,
coin,
but
Mike?
like I told you, they don't date them.
I
So
just wondered if
but
it was the
that one
same
looks like
coin.
it's been around a little bit. They're still making them.
Well, they're both the same coin. They just came in 2
No,
different
it's that.
emails.
That's one side and the other. Yes, that's tax beef. Yeah.
Okay, so Juan Justo has a question about
Yes,
this one.
it's in San Francisco.
It's a San Francisco. Now, this is a 1878 SMS62. Now, as you know, some coins get put in holders and they've actually been cleaned and they get biodegraders. So his question is, does this look like it's been cleaned? In my
Well,
opinion,
seeing the lettering and stuff, I would probably say yes.
I would say no.
Why is
This
that?
looks normal toning.
Flip it around and look at the 7.
That's just a shadow down there
Oh,
under
that's
the
a
seven.
shadow. I thought it looked like dirt.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It doesn't look clean because all I'm seeing, like here in the U and Unum, a little bit of shadow in spots, unless you get a closer up picture. There is a spot over here on the one, two, three,
I
fourth
see it. That
star right
little dirt
there,
looks like a little dirt spot underneath the
right
star.
under the star, but that's without
That
getting a
don't
better.
necessarily mean it's been cleaned, though.
No, that could just be normal toning. Sometimes coins are. It doesn't appear to be
I
clean with
really
the.
like the back of that coin. It's a
I
really
know
nice
it's
looking
beautiful,
coin.
isn't it? Nice. So there
Oh,
we
the
go.
storm's picking back up again. See what you guys did?
Y'all have storms going over there, huh, bro? So we
Storms and
have
tornadoes.
in person look PL, he said. It does look kind of PL on the back, but not the front. Because here, let's go and bring it back up again. The front does not look PL. But you go over to the back, it kind of looks a little PL. But then, being in a pic, you can't always tell. But it does look slightly PL on the back. Now, you can't go by the frostiness of the ego. You have to go by the depth of mirror imaging in the field. How far away can you come off of that coin to see a reflection clearly without it being cloudy? Is that not right, Mike? For a cameo and an ultra cameo,
Yes.
it's 4 to 6 inches for cameo, 6 to 8 inches for ultra cameo. So there's that. We got one more. Oh, same question. Same coin. Okay, so that's the same coin. Same pick. So I think we got those both covered, Juan. So if you have any more questions, guys, anything you want to send us. Okay, Kayuga, Bob. See, Bob, I see gold premiums going down and silver premiums are staying the same. Actually, Bob, we've noticed a bit of a difference We've seen the gold to silver ratio hit at a 75-1 now from like an 83 to 85. So that means the silver premiums are going up faster and silver is rising faster, rather, not the premiums. Um,
But
Going up faster than gold. As far as the premiums, I don't see it. I don't see either. Do you see either of them going down? I'm starting to see the
no.
gold premiums go up. I do see premiums rising faster, but I don't see them coming down on the gold. And the ratio is getting closer too. So, like I said before, so it's just a matter of how hard is it to get. Now, I got a question for you, Mike, and a lot of people
I'm a,
may understand the question, they may not. My question for you is: when you go into a coin shop and you see a lot of silver and you see hardly no gold, there's some coin shops that won't even deal with gold at all.
there's quite a
Now,
few guys I know on.
okay, but taking into account, if you had to go by rarity versus interest, how many people want to buy it? Not necessarily actual rarity of product or metal above ground. Would you say silver is more rare or gold is more rare? And is it because of price? That answer you're going to give.
No, it ain't because of price. I would probably say it might not look like it, but I'm thinking silver is more rare.
Because as far as the number of people interested compared
Right.
to the number of people interested in gold, yeah, there are more. There are a lot more people seeking silver than gold. I love gold; it's more stable. But honestly, where do you think all the gold's at? Seriously, I mean, they say there's these millions of ounces or whatever. Where is it? Because you don't see it in coin shops.
Well, if you come to mine, you'll get to see it.
Well, no, I ain't seeing no millions of ounces in your coin shop.
Not millions, but you'll see a bunch of them.
Shar says worse is coming. Golf ball size hail in chance.
Oh boy, there goes my nice truck.
Saturday night flea market. Yes, real estate buying from this guy in 3 years. So where else we at? So my question to you is simple, bro. Where's the gold? It's not in the coin shops. Where's it at?
Well, I don't know. I can't tell you where it's all at.
I
Probably
think.
Saudi Arabia.
Well, no, China's been buying up a lot of gold, but I don't even think they got. I mean, they one of the
So is
largest,
Singapore.
and they China is one of the largest gold holders in the world, along with India. But honestly, they don't have the biggest portion of gold.
40% Eagles. I mean, 40%
Melt.
Canadies.
My good price to buy 40% Kennedys on the retail. What would you say? They melt for about four and a half, 474.
They're over $9 right now as melt. If you can get them for $10 on a dollar, that's a really good price.
Yeah, and that's on the dollar, which is about 4.5 to 475.
That's $5 a coin to be
Yeah,
exact.
roughly. Wouldn't anything at spot be acceptable? No, not anything,
No.
Robert. There's some coins that, like a silver nickel, if you're looking to just stack stacks, I mean, for the weight wise, a silver nickel is not good at spot if you're looking to try to get the biggest bang for your buck because of the melting of it. And 40% has a lot of copper in it too, which makes it a little tough to melt. That green hue is not safe. Do you think spreads between silver and gold coins and generic rounds will shrink? There you go. That's a good question, Mike. I think you like that question.
I think so.
Let
I
me.
do think it will shrink. I think the spread's going to get, and it has been, guys. If you go back just 2 weeks ago, it was like 86-1. We're at 75. I just did the math. We're at
Okay, no. They're
75.63-1 now.
okay, but they're looking about uh sovereign coins like silver eagles, silver maples, Britannias versus a generic buffalo
Oh, you're
round.
talking about the
Hey,
premiums. I do
yeah,
think them are going to come down too.
the spreads between them, not the premiums, the spreads.
The
Like if
spreads is yeah, but I'm going to
say
tell
you
you
got a
the premiums on sovereigns is already low, guys.
Yeah, they
You can
are.
find them all day long right around spot.
I think what I'm saying, I think as silver gets higher, the spread will come together.
Right.
That's my opinion about that. So where else we got? Anybody got any juicy stuff to talk about?
Has anybody checked out your new video? And then did they check that out? Or?
Oh yeah, where we was talking about. Yeah, I'd mentioned that earlier. I'd asked a mod to put up a link to that earlier to the
Okay.
video. What's new at the 2024 Tulsa Show? Yeah. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. So there's Mud Swab. What's up, my friend?
Did you see what Teach said?
I am so far behind. I'm only at 725. Hi, Robert.
Yeah, Teach is saying, I know where all the gold is. It's just behind Mike in his safe. I'm sorry, Teach. I wish I had that much.
Okay, JDF says, do you think Platinum Eagles are worth the high premiums? You first or me first? Doesn't matter.
You go first, buddy. I'll let you have this one.
I think 1 ounce or not, I think fractional Platinum Eagles are definitely worth the high because you're not looking at the fractional to stack. You're also looking at them as a collectible as well. Plus the fact that gold is 15 times more available than platinum. So that means platinum's more scarce and it's less than half the price. I think it's justifiable to pay an extra premium for platinum, but then again, to each their own. So what do you think? Are they worth the premium, platinum coins?
No.
You don't think platinum coins are worth the premium?
I don't think platinum coins are worth the premium, but I'm
Eagles.
holding them.
What about fractional eagles?
I think they're okay to buy, but not at a crazy premium.
No, not at a stacked premium. No, you're not. You're looking when you buy the fractional platinum eagles. I think it's more of a numismatic thing, is what I feel. You're not just stacking them. Look at that. It says 8 times face.
There you go.
Have
Yeah,
you guys been busy?
Jeff L down here. He says 1 troy pound and 1 pound is different, and it is true. People get confused on that.
C. Bob says we've been busy. Have you guys been busy the last week? I know mine has been crazy busy. Dude, yeah, I work on Saturday. I didn't even get a break at all. It was from start to go. I didn't even have my lineup finished, and I had to stay an hour after on Saturday just to throw a lineup together for the auction on Sunday. How have you been last week, bro?
Well, I had to stop a buy in the middle of the buy because people kept coming in, and we finished it up on my day off on a Monday. I came back in to meet the guy to finish up the buy.
Yeah, it's been crazy busy over there too. And Beans, Bullions, and Coins saying the gold is in China. Getting back to where the gold's at, I wanted to touch that. It's mostly, and I think Mike can back me up on this. There are a lot of gold bullion coins out there, but I feel, and I haven't done no research, but I'm looking at the way people covet things when you try to buy something from them. I think, and just my opinion, all the gold is sitting in jewelry. Gold jewelry. People won't sell
And
their
Steve,
diamond ring, their grandma's ring.
I do agree with Steve on Silver Eagles.
People will go. NYC Bullion said ASC premiums will go higher. Yeah, there's a good chance of
They
that.
already did. They're moving.
Yeah, they're moving up. In saying that about the gold, do you think a lot of it's sitting in gold jewelry that people don't see? I think there's a lot of
There
gold
is a
jewelry.
lot of gold in jewelry right now.
And not to bring up a piece of history that's really bad, but I don't condone or support what happened in World War II, but that is proof that a lot of gold is in jewelry. They literally took everybody's jewelry, and I'm not even going to talk about who did what or what, but that's how they financed their world attention.
Anyway, you got this question here. If silver reaches $100 per ounce, will new mines lower the price? No. No, it ain't going to lower the price because it's going to. If it reaches 100, it's going to be even more in demand.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's kind of a double-edged sword. The more expensive silver gets, the more people want to buy it, and the cheaper it gets, the more people want to sell it. And I just don't quite understand that. You would think people that really know about silver, the cheaper it gets, the more they want to buy. But most people don't understand. It's like going through school trying to learn about money. They teach you how to balance a checkbook, but they don't teach you about financial literacy.
Well, I don't know what's going on at your shop. I got people actually bringing in gold and trading for silver with me.
Yeah, they're doing that. But what I'm saying, the majority of people tend to buy when it's higher versus sell, and they tend to sell when it's lower instead of buying. That's what I'm talking about.
There is, especially
I'm
at the
not talking about
shows.
the
I
people
see
that
it not so much in my area. My people, I believe, are very smart. They see it
Mhm.
drop. They know better than to sell off because they're going to lose money. But I do get dumped on quite a bit at shows when it starts going down. And I'm going to tell you, some of them are dealers that's doing that to me.
Okay, I'm sitting 5 minutes behind here. I'm going to skip over some questions, but I don't want to skip over this one because this is something I was hoping somebody would ask about. What do you think about this spike, and will it stick in your opinion? Uh, Silver is the devil's metal. There's just no other way to say it. Silver gets these spikes and it goes up and it goes back down real quick. But if you'll notice here lately, silver has been going up and darting back down and going up a little bit higher. It's reaching higher highs and higher lows. So it is going in a forward momentum upward. But as I said, it's a devil's metal. People want to dump it as soon as they make a few bucks. And that's my opinion. Yeah, it's going to come down, but I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to see this, $22 a ounce that we did before. So, what's your opinion about that, Mike? About the spike we got?
Well, it's been long deserved. I do know that. I mean, we've had a lot of manipulation over the years. Uh, guys, everybody keeps speculating they want it to come back down, but your guys are crazy. We need it to go up. I mean, inflation is out of control right now, and the dollar is too weak for it not to go up.
Yeah, there's no reason. I think silver and gold are finally starting to catch up with inflation because they have been lagging. There's no doubt about that.
Okay,
They
Troy
deserve.
pound is 12 ounces. A regular pound is 16 ounces.
Troy pound is 12 point or 1.1 times 12 is 13.2 ounces on the ADVP scale. It's kind of hard to explain. They have ADVP ounces, which are like your regular postal ounces, and Troy ounces, which are precious metal ounces. And they precious metals trade in Troy form, which is 1.1 ADVP ounces. A pound is 12 Troy on precious metals, and the ADVP, aka your postal ounces, there's 16 ounces. So yeah, there's that. Did I say that right, bro?
Yes, you did.
All right, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. I'm up to 7:30. Oh, 7:36. I'm only 3 minutes behind instead of five. I mean,
736. I'm looking at
no, I'm scrolling
658.
down the screen for the stream yards, and
Well,
I'm looking for question marks.
my time says 639. So you're way ahead.
All right, I hear you. Okay, I see a shift between the generation of older folk and will sell to live the younger folk to get cash money. So I guess that I've been reading a lot about that, the great wealth transfer. What are they talking like 75 or 90 trillion dollars going to be handed down from the baby boomers to their heirs? Of course, a lot of that's going to get taxed too. A lot of taxes on that.
Maybe.
But he's talking about the older folks selling their precious metals to the younger to get cash to live, and that's kind of what some people buy it for, is to hedge against inflation, and if you run into a problem. So yeah, that's not an uncommon thing, Adam Jam. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the comment. I really appreciate it, my friend.
I don't know.
So do you see
I thought
that?
I thought I was going to get a big deal because younger people came in and asked me what they wanted to do, and then I told them if it was me, I'd try to stack that silver and stuff. So guess what? I lost a buy. They took it home with them. They liked what I had to say.
Well, no, that's what he's saying. The older folks
Yeah, are
are
passing it
selling their
down, and
silver
the
to
younger
go to the younger
people are
folks.
not all of them are selling. They're holding. They're holding
Wow.
that money because they want to do just like their folks did.
Okay, so Shar says you got a tornado warning, bro.
Oh, great! Here we go. Now I'm going to blow away on you guys.
Might be a little hard to do, my friend. In this gold market and silver, would you recommend people in your shop to buy collectible coins or generic stacking?
You want me to go first, or you want to
Yeah,
go?
you go first. I was waiting for you.
I'll be honest with you. I always tell my people because I want them to be comfortable with what they're doing. What you like is what you stack. If you like collectibles, it's okay to stack it, especially if you understand them. Because I do have collectors, and they know the value of them coins, and they watch the market real good. So it's okay to do either or. If you just know generic and you came in and say, I knew nothing about collectibles, I'm going to guide you to that generic because I don't want you to get in something you don't understand. Go ahead.
Oh, I did typed it in the chat. It was quicker. I didn't want to interrupt you. I was just saying you're welcome to Beam.
Okay.
Okay, so we are down, down, down. I'm almost caught up. Well, it's
Well, I thought you might
amazing.
want to add something to that, but I guess not. I
I
know I
think you
covered
covered
all.
it pretty well. I mean,
I
there's
know.
really nothing to add.
Well, I was leaving you room. I was trying to leave you a little room. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Troy ounce is 31.105 grams, which is true, says against an ADV ounce is 28.35. Most people say 31.1 on Troy and 28 on the ADVP. People don't do the
Correct.
fractionals when they're just guesstimate. But a scale that is how they will read up. And that is why a Troy ounce is heavier by 1.1 over a ADVP ounce, aka postal. So there you go. ADVP ounces measures pharmaceutical standard weight. Okay, so I said postal. Same thing. It's different. It's like all of us. Glad in Alabama just passed a bill today for no capital gains tax on gold and silver. Well, that's cool. Thank you for watching us, Bean from Alabama. We appreciate it, my
Yeah.
friend.
But now they might have passed tax, but if I'm not mistaken, that capital gains tax is a federal.
There is in some cases you'll pay a federal versus a state, but sometimes them state taxes can get ferocious, though, man. Can't they? I
Well,
mean,
so can
really?
that federal tax.
They both. I was looking at that taxes and stuff. Um, on stocks. I know we're more about a metals, but I mess with stocks a little bit. Believe it or not, dividends. You know how the high cap on people earning money is 38% income tax, right? Federal. They can charge you up to 38% of your income. Dividends, the maximum is 20%. I'm like, woo. Of course, you can lose money in stock market, but I mean, it's just everybody's worried about trying to avoid taxes. That's one way to avoid it. Get you some dividend stocks to earn money instead of getting a job. You get taxed. You get taxed more for working than you do just putting your money somewhere and letting someone pay you for holding it. That's messed up. Okay, great Scott from Tulsa there. Thank you for the support, my friend. He goes, will numismatic rise with spot? The numismatics prices, interest. You go ahead on that, or what do you think?
Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Will the numismatic prices rise with spot?
Yes, but here's the thing, guys. Sometimes it don't move as fast as we'd like to. So definitely keep an eye on auctions and stuff. And this happened about 15, 20 years ago where the auction prices were a lot higher than what our gray sheets and stuff was reading. So yes, they will move, but sometimes it don't move as fast. So keep an eye on your marketing.
Okay, next question from Chai Charon. Thank you for the support, my friend. We really appreciate it. Mike and Keith, how come the prices on ASE proofs are not going up like they did last time? Silver spiked. Silver Eagle proofs with COAs were 100 all day long. Now they're 60, 65. People woke up. I don't know. What do you think, Mike? What's the answer to that?
Actually, good news for you.
Good news. Yeah,
I
there
was
you go.
checking today on the wholesale market. The wholesale market now, if I want to replace my Eagles, are going to be 65 to 70. The
Good.
guys are paying $60 all day long to buy them on a wholesale number now. We're going to
That
see
is
that
a
$100 again.
that's a big plus because a couple weeks ago wholesale was at 50 or around 50.
45, yes.
Oh, that's what the wholesalers would pay us for. It was 45. But
And
they charge us a
guys,
big
I'll
fine.
pay you $60 all day long if you want to ship them to me. Okay.
Yeah, so if you'd have bought some wholesale last week, you'd have made $5 a coin, 10
But that
bucks
was
a
a
coin. You're
good
pretty close.
question to ask. I
Very great
forgot to
question,
mention
Chai.
that was, and you guys can check in. This is stuff that's good for you guys. You guys check in because Keith knows I deal with a lot of wholesale stuff, buying and selling. So on these numbers, you're going to see that 100 if it keeps going. You're going to see Gracie jump them up to 100 to 110 because of what's going on.
Yeah, we buy off of a lot of wholesalers that just wholesale, but we also buy off other dealers that retail as well. But when he's saying wholesale, he's talking about the guys that are only wholesaling back and forth to
Yeah,
dealers.
and I'm a wholesale retailer, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm offering 60 even to get them because I have a market at 65 I can dump them on.
Though, even I do remember them dropping down, but even when they dropped down, I was still paying 50 to 60 for them. When the wholesalers were only paying us 45. There's just some stuff, you like it, you don't drop your offer.
That's right.
I don't know, maybe it's me. So is the chat broke? It's moving. I caught up. Everybody probably stopped typing just so I could catch up. I know that's what happened. What do you think?
Well, we know we all seen you freeze just a minute ago. You're
Did
back
we?
now.
Well, that's probably because I'm just a guy. Just a guy that don't know what he's doing. I'm just hanging. So yeah, seriously, guys, if you guys want to know more information about the show that is going on next month, less than a month away in Tulsa, check out that video Mike and I did yesterday. If we get one more post on that, I'd really appreciate posting that video link up that we did for yesterday on my channel. That would be great. You guys can check and see some of your favorite people, YouTube personalities, coin dealers, whatever. Even that guy's going to be here. Is the Proof Gold Eagles also going up? Remember, it's being over $800 an ounce. Okay, I do remember being over $800 an ounce plus
It
spot.
got up as high as 980, and I was selling them at that point. I was buying at 800 for a little bit.
Oh, I couldn't get rid of them fast enough when it got up that high.
No.
Yeah, he was buying them off me at that price.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Anyway, guys, yes, and go to the U.S. Mint. I think something happened today on the Proof Gold Buffaloes. They did not release them.
Okay, here's a
They
question,
got a new
Charlie B.
release
Charlie,
date.
thanks for watching. We really appreciate your support, my friend. Is it okay to fly on a plane with a backpack full of gold and silver that's worth under $10,000? Will security give me problems? If it's
No,
under 10,000, I wouldn't think they would.
no, they won't. Here's the thing. It's
TSA, they might.
not so
I don't
much the
know.
money value; it's the weight. How much weight you have on you. They allow certain weight, and that's it. To the
If it's
back.
gold, that ain't no big deal. You just put that right in your pocket. But silver, so what is that? 100,
Silver can get heavy.
300 ounces. So
He
yeah,
would
you're
be he
talking.
would be really pushing his weight limit.
Yeah, because they're more worried about weight than anything. I wouldn't think they would give you trouble, but maybe somebody woke up and didn't get their Wheaties or have a good time the night before. I don't know, but I wouldn't think there'd be an issue. Yeah, I definitely got to move this up. Mike and Keith, is it better for you guys when prices go up, or is it bad for you when it goes up this fast due to risk of buying too high and then pricing take? How do you hedge? Well, that's pretty
Well,
simple. I just
yeah, go
keep
ahead.
buying and selling. I don't worry about it. I tell my philosophy on that, and it sounds kind of strange, and Mike may agree with me to some extent. My philosophy is if you're not losing money on some of the stuff you sell, you're not selling enough stuff. That means when it goes up like this and it goes down, yeah, I'm going to lose money, but here's where the hedging comes in at. We just replace it back. So, what's your thoughts on that, Mike?
I agree with you. You're right to a certain extent. I don't lose money. I hedge everything.
But
Sometimes if I think it's low enough, and you remember when I did this a few weeks
yeah,
ago, I thought, well, wait a minute. I only sold 500 ounces, but I bought 5,000 because I thought them numbers were low enough. And yes, I'm glad I did.
but that's the thing. We're losing it on that very item, but we're hedging it and getting it back at a lower price.
Right.
That's where I'm talking about. If you're not losing money, you're not selling enough. But there is that occasional numismatic coin, is there not? That you've just had so long that you paid $50 for it, and it's just dropped down to 30 or 40, and you just keep
Are
looking
you
at it,
talking about my standing quarter again?
and it keeps and looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. And finally you say, dude, I got to get rid of this thing. And you just sell it at a loss. You've never done that?
I have done that. I
I do
actually
that all
got a
the time.
standing quarter in my thing that as soon as I sell it, I lose 65 bucks. Nothing I can do about it. The market drop. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be at the show. If somebody buys it, I don't care. I might even take a bigger break because I'm tired of looking at it.
Oh, here's a question. When will the coin show in Tulsa move to Michigan? So I at least will have a feasible chance to go, says Jackalope. Jackalope is here in Michigan and he wants the Tulsa show to move. Are you going to do it?
No.
Sorry, Jacko.
I don't know if you knew this. I lived 13 years in Michigan, and I said, the day I can't open my back door, I ain't coming back. I lived over there by my brother. It got so heavy as snow that I couldn't open my back door. I had to go out the front door, and I didn't like that because my vehicle was in the back.
Man, it got so cold. Our power lines froze and literally
Yeah,
broke.
right.
That's how cold it gets up here. My local coin dealer is buying ounces of gold, $30 back of spot. Is this normal on a fluctuating market? Uh, Beans, bullion, and coins at this time, I think it quite possibly could be normal, but the market is ever changing. Mike knows a little bit more about this topic, so you want to go take it over, bro?
Well, your
Is
coin
it normal?
dealer, the smaller coin dealers are yes buying back, and at 30 back, I think that's a pretty good deal he's giving you because right now the foundry companies will sell me gold at spot or 0.75 over just to get rid of it.
Yeah, so right now I think that's a good deal as far as ounces of gold. Now, having said that, if he's trying to give you spot or less than spot for fractional, he's underpaying you.
No, he should be paying over
Fractional,
for
you
them.
should be getting over spot.
Yes.
Easy.
And
All
it really depends on what gold he's paying you 30 back. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I've heard guys paying 18 to 20. These are big bullion guys, 18 to $20 back on Cougar Ranch.
yeah, it depends on what it is. Uh, L Arms, thanks for the support on the channel, my friend. I appreciate it. Do you guys think gold and silver will drop in the next month or so? Hmm.
Maybe a little, but I don't see a big drop.
Well, what I see is as I said earlier in the show, silver's going and gold are going to go up, they're going to go down, they're going to go up and go down. I think that's going to happen whether we're looking at exactly 30 or 31 days from now. Is it going to be lower? We don't know. But we do
Don't
know
have a crystal ball.
as the months go on, it's going to slowly go up over time. It's got to. Inflation keeps going. Silver cannot stay down forever. I don't think JP Morgan, I don't think the comics are going to be able to keep silver down this time around. It's just the inflation is crazy. That's my opinion about it. But to predict a near term profit or near term price rise, I don't think it's a wise thing to do. So, okay, so here's a question for you. When will the show be at Uranus Fudge location?
Where is that at?
Uh, going down to 44 in Missouri, the Uranus Fudge Factory, where they sell the taffies and the fudge. You've never seen that big sign?
Yeah, well, that sounds like that's a small location, so it
It
wouldn't
is.
probably never happen.
Yeah, it's a very small
I
location.
have seen that Uranus sign, but I didn't even think about that in Missouri. Sorry, it slipped past me.
Thanks, Jai,
Yes,
for
we'll
supporting the
never
channel,
do
my
one
friend.
there. I'm sorry. Now, hadn't said that, I am looking at doing a show close to St. Louis and also a show in Joplin. Well, my piano fingers are really sore. I can't play right now.
I didn't see. Should I get that, or am I not? Against the Army, can you tag me and let me know if somebody actually posted the link to that video yesterday? Because I just keep falling behind in the
Did you
chat.
read that there where it says, can you? Oh, never mind. He took it off.
What?
You didn't read that, what he said? He wanted me to play the piano.
Yeah, yeah. The Piano
I
Man
told him
by
my
Bill
piano
Joel.
fingers are sore. I can't play right now.
I want you to play the Piano Man. 30 plus is here to stay. Silver, it could be, but it's going to have ease bags. There's going to
I
be
don't
some
I
rough
don't see
takeoff.
as I mean, I'm gonna see right now, guys, if you'll look even at some of the better stuff, is all them prices has jumped.
Now, this is an excellent question. Do you think the election will affect the price of gold and silver?
Well, now we're going into politics. So
Well, no, we're just talking about an election year. We're not talking about who's running or nothing like that. We're just
well,
saying, do you
that's
think an
the only way I
election
can
year
answer it
affects?
is saying the only way I can really answer it is if I say it this way, okay? And I will say it.
Okay, let's hear it.
Guys, if Mr. Trump gets in, yes, we're going to see better marketing.
Okay, so let me answer that question. Election years always tend to be positive favor for gold and silver. So no matter who wins, there's a good chance it's going up. Enough said.
Okay, I'll leave it at that with
Well,
you.
you don't. It's the truth. It doesn't matter who wins. It always says whether it stays up or not. Now that depends on who gets in. What's my opinion on the best chocolate coins to buy? I'll tell you what, Mr. Vero, send me some samples and I'll give you my opinion. How's that sound? Send me some samples of different
Make sure
chocolate
you
coins.
send some this way too, please.
Uh, you guys kill me. I'm laughing so hard I'm spitting out my chicken and salad dinner. Well, I don't know about all that.
I
If
like
you look at
that.
us hard enough, it is kind of funny looking at us.
I'm
Okay,
glad
so
you're
I
having a
guess
good time.
it's been about an hour, guys. Um, Dudes, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for all the support. Is there anything you want to throw in? Any other questions, real quick, before we
Uh,
leave?
no, guys, I don't have a whole lot to say tonight. All I know is you guys keep on stacking. Have a blessed day, and I will talk to you next week if we got time to get on.
Well, let's no more emails. So we're good there. So yeah, guys, thanks for all the support. I really, really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out Mike's channel right over there, Mid America Coins, and he has his own channel, does some stuff. He's sponsoring the Tulsa Coins Show. And please check out our channel if you haven't already subscribed here. Obviously, you are if you're talking. But give us a like. We really appreciate it. It really helps if you guys watch the videos all the way through. So thanks for hanging with us tonight. We hope to see you again. And do check out last night's video talking about the coin show in Tulsa. So until next time, I guess we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.